the whole time.
Yeah, let's
Hey,
talk about
Q
some-
Plop. Hey,
What do you
Mr.
got,
Plop.
Q-Up? Anything good?
Mr. Plop.
How can I think of anything good if all I hear is Bible, Bible, Bible?
Why'd you change
Listen,
your
we're
name
fighting
to
a good fight, okay? We're on the
We are.
same side, but we just got different strategies.
We are not on the same side, dude.
Your side is my side, and it
No,
says in the Torah.
false.
It says in the
False.
Torah.
Straw man,
Just
slander,
be friends.
ad
Be
hom.
friends. You guys are like brothers.
Q-Op, you have to realize the Talmud
That was the worst of all
says.
the ad homs.
Hold on, let me read the Talmud to you. In verse 19, it says.
Dude, I just said, please stop. With
Why
all the
can't
Bible
you trust what I'm saying? It's you don't want to be.
He doesn't.
You don't want to know the
believe
truth.
in the version of the Bible that you push.
I'm
or
telling
anyone
you
else
what the
pushes.
Torah says.
Is
right
this
now.
is this your idea of being a truther? Like just reading a book that the Hebrews printed
I'm
for you?
telling you,
Like
the
for every
Talmudic.
every situation. Let's just
Hey,
fucking go
why
to
won't
the
you let me finish?
I have a question. Hey, Sin, are you familiar with Amon Hillman? The excellent
I was
work of
thinking
Amon
of
Hillman.
getting a tattoo of
Now
Alman
we're
Hoodman.
gonna put down an alternative.
I'm gonna
fucking
get his
translation
tattoo
to the
on my
Bible.
face. I'm gonna put his face on my face, but it's gonna be a tattoo of his face on my face. What do you think?
You
I
should
think
do
it'll
a
work.
tattoo of his face on your face,
And then
Like a
interview
mirror.
him. And then
like an
interview him.
endless mirror of your face on his face, or his.
I'll
face
talk
on
to him
your
in
face.
front of a mirror too. We'll do an interview. And we'll be like, I'll
He would
talk
crush
as
you
if
in a
I'm
debate,
him, and
though.
he'll be confused, and then I'll be like, yeah, because I'm the real one, and you're the pretender. And then he won't understand
He's
how to
clever.
win.
No, Amon's clever.
I know, but he's never had a guy tattooed with his face on his face
I
in a
muted
mirror
Sincleanser, and I
interviewing
think
him as if they're the same guy.
that's a good decision I made.
You know what I'm saying? And then we could probably do some DMT.
Yeah, it's much better this way. Yeah, I like that.
And have you ever taken
It just
DMT on
flashes, but I don't hear
toilet
it.
before,
Oh,
Q-Up?
so good. Oh my
Like,
god.
you were like, okay, I scored some nice, some that good, and I'm
Look,
gonna
he's
sit on
not
the
saying
toilet
anything,
today,
and I don't have to hear
and
it.
I'm gonna
Oh my God,
plop
so great.
down, and I'm gonna zoom up.
I'm getting the same level of information as you guys. Nothing, except I don't have to fucking hear it.
I'm just saying, look into it, man. You might enjoy it.
I wonder what it would take for the two of you to start getting along.
I'm gonna
trying to
go
help
break
him.
with him now.
It's happening already.
I'm doing everything
Yeah,
I
this is
can to
great.
help this
Sincleanser.
guy.
We're like,
I think
feel-
this is how
feel
they
much
bond.
He
better.
doesn't
about this.
appreciate me though.
I think this is just how both of them bond. Like their weird
we're-
little way of connecting.
Exactly.
Their personalities
I li-
conflict.
No, this guy,
So they actually
his
they're
name doesn't
fighting,
even
but
have
they're
normal
actually bonding.
words. Like,
How
what
do you
is
find
it?
it? Fighting? I don't even know what he's saying.
He doesn't have a normal word in his name. Like, what is even a QIOIP? Like, he's probably a robot. And that's why the Torah says we should watch out for people like him. You know what I'm saying?
What was that Robin Big song? They're buddies.
My
I think if
buddy and
okay,
me.
check this out. Here's my thing. Q-Op, if you promised me to read the Talmud every day for the rest of your life, I would accept you.
I don't know why you guys think I like him. I really don't like him. I don't promise.
No, I don't.
He
think
likes
it
you
matters.
though, Q-Op. He likes you.
If you just tried it out and started
Yeah, it's
reading
like
every day
what is
faithfully,
it?
I don't think
and then
it matters
Masochism.
though. Whether you like him or whether he likes you, it doesn't matter. You guys are being drawn together and pulled together, and ultimately,
Stockholm.
you guys are gonna end up becoming like one.
I think I'm immune to his like
Okay.
trickery.
You're gonna be like two peas in a pod.
I just whatever.
Like, just like forget it.
Don't resist.
I can still every time it just flashed and I just pictured his voice, like his voice played in my head.
Dude,
I
why
was
are you
like, what the
laughing
fuck?
and smiling while you're talking about? That's so gay, dude.
Like I can't hear
You
him, but
need to
like
read
I
the
can still
Torah
hear his stupid voice.
tomorrow. Like,
It's
You
gonna
guys
take
think
or
you're
just do 10
oil
push-ups.
and
You got
vinegar.
to make a choice.
I'm
10
gonna have to
push-ups
leave
and
it
read the
muted for a
Torah.
long
You can
time
one
so
or
I
the
can
other.
get his voice out of my head, so I don't remember what it sounds like when he doesn't say anything.
I've always
You
been a
guys are-
voice inside your head, Q-Op.
Like, there's a lot of people.
But I could be a
There's a lot of
voice
people
inside
that I
your
mute.
bed. Dun, dun,
There's a lot of people
dun.
that I mute that I have to unmute.
Let
But
it play, Levelist.
I'm not gonna have to do it with Sincleanser because he
We
never.
gotta
Wow.
get the mood right. I think let's play that music again.
Yeah, let
Ease
that
into it.
tune just run. Just let it run. These guys need to hear it.
Ah, he's playing hard to get.
Hey, copyright.
Poor Q-Up.
Q-Op, I could be his best friend, but he's too strong. He doesn't need any friends.
He could learn so much from you, you know.
I don't
Just
think I
refuse.
could teach him anything. I think he's the better man.
Fucking new perspective.
Dude, new perspective is on a whole new arc in life. He's just following the Sincleanser Q-Op drama.
Oh, that's good. That's good shit.
That was fucking.
I
Great.
saved that last night. He posted that last night. I just didn't know the saga would continue.
It do be fucking
Electric. Featuring Electric.
Don't forget Electric.
That looks pretty much like how he sounds when he's trying to figure shit out.
Well, see, there is like a religious debate room in here. I think North should be allowed to come if he wants to type in that room. There's a religion room. If he wants to go all nuts and debate somebody, there's a sidebar. I'd rather not on the live stream, but he can be here. So. Who's this? Who do we have here? Speak. Mr. Respect.
Look, here's a new quote from the queen herself. Ignore those snakes. The snakes are just a distraction from the... She's a new woman. I'm just going to start posting, instead of flat earth or religious stuff, I'm just going to start posting Taylor Swift propaganda. Or can't we just get a bot that does that? A bot would be way easier.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to spread the gospel of Taylor.
Gospel of Taylor.
Like, if we could make a Taylor Swift bot that every, 3 hours posted, a helpful quote of hers or some sort of motivational
thing. It might be
thing.
in a special room or something.
No, I just want that. I want Taylor Swift bot to fight the Sage bot. Just a... Transformer bot
Sage
battle.
is gone. Did you hear? Sage is gone.
Well, I heard there's a Taylor Swift bot on the rise.
Right. Watch Sage come back with a new name.
Sage versus Swift.
Swifty versus
Sage
herself.
Has Taylor done her arc where she turns into a...
I'm so glad I caught that.
They choose, they can go. That's fine.
New perspective. New perspective. Why you got a hard on for me now?
Yo, Q-Op, you there, bud?
You're making content about me, memes.
Back,
what's
bud?
going on?
Hey, Q-Up, take Sin off of mute.
Yo,
He
come
wants
on,
to talk
bro.
to
Let
you.
me get a second chance.
He's extending you an
New
olive branch,
perspective,
Q-Up.
New perspective is because I called you out about being a dual push. Is it because I called you out about being a... I'll don't mind repeating this.
Hey, Q-Up,
I'll
bro,
repeat
come on,
it
bro.
all night. New perspective. Are you? Is it because I'm calling you out for being a shill for the dual pull model? Is that why you're making content about me?
You're shill.
It is a fucking that meme.
Wait,
is
how is that being a
amazing.
shill, dude? There could be a dual.
Why
I
would you
think,
be
I think
upset?
there's a good chance for the dual pole model because a magnet has a negative and a positive side. That makes sense.
New
It puts-
perspective,
it
I mean,
puts
we
you
can
in a
go
good
through
light,
why he
Q
sucks.
up. It puts you in a good light, and you think it's against you. No, that
No, I don't care. I don't care at all. But it's his what's intent for doing that is to put me down. Is to try to
No, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. The meme doesn't put you down.
Yeah, but his intentions
to make us laugh.
are to
Q-Up.
discredit me. Yeah.
He just wants to make everybody in the room laugh, and he did that. He accomplished that goal.
It was fucking hilarious. He's saying you got a sidekick. You got rid of it, and now you got a new fan. That's all he's saying.
No,
It's
that's not. I'm not.
boy, you
Dear
got
First of all,
QOP,
it's not. How do
I
you
write
even
to you,
discern? No, no,
Sincleanser,
I'm.
your
That doesn't
friend.
make sense because you don't
Please
search
write
for
back.
fans, bro. It makes no sense.
All right. Well, if you're gonna be here with him here, you can't mute him. You have to like keep him on
No,
low.
he's got to know that I've got him muted and not to talk when I'm talking.
That's great. Just keep him on
Dear
low.
QOP,
I can't have you guys talking over each other. It's dumb.
But he knows when I'm talking.
Dear
Hey,
Q.
Oh,
Well,
this
and
is-
you know
he's-
you can't have
he's-
him muted. If you're gonna be in the live stream, you can be in any other room.
Riggs,
Yeah,
let
muted.
him be free. He'll
I
come
my
around.
doctor
You're
said
just
I
gotta,
really can't listen to his voice anymore. It's giving me problems.
he'll come
He's
around.
writing you a
low.
letter. Dear QOP, I am writing to you to explain to you
You
how
have
much
some
I
really
love
good
Oh,
criticism.
even you saying it like makes me like feel like the cringy vibes from how he talks.
I
don't
know
like it.
you
Just put him
think
at
I'm cringe,
10%.
but I'm trying my best.
10%. I'll still. It'll be in my subconscious at 10%.
All right,
Still.
5%, 5%, 4%, somewhere 4 or 5%.
And I just want to
that
say
way
I love
you. Don't
you
have to listen to him.
with my heart.
Just tell him to shut up.
All right. I'll continue this letter some other time. I don't want to push him away.
It's so funny. Dude.
It's not funny.
How do you know? You can't hear what he's
I
saying.
know it's not funny.
I know. How do you know it's not funny?
Today my heart burst with joy. QOP entered the room. He said something smart, like always.
You see now, now you're trolling me. You guys are pretending like you're having a good time, so that I hope.
Damn, dude.
Cue up, man. You
How
gotta
I
hear
love
this guy.
thee.
You
Let
guys are
me count the
so
ways.
fake how loud you're laughing, dude.
You gotta hear this guy. He's funny.
He is so strong and he doesn't care about anything.
Rugged individualism.
He's a real firebrand.
Just drink it in, Q-Op. Come on.
Okay, okay.
I'm on a completely going sober.
I have to take a deep breath.
Going, what is it called?
Straight edge.
I'm dropping it to cold turkey. Cold turkey?
Oh, Coulter. Yeah, yeah. I don't think you're gonna, but okay. I'll play along. Good for you.
But
Whoa, look at this new meme, fresh off the press. Dual pole model is the new. If QOP sees that, you know that's going to trigger him. He's not going to be
This
happy
is like the
with
best
QOP.
decision I've made in 2025.
The dual pole model. I wish he would talk about the dual pole model. Like QOP has a lot of good points about it. Just lay it all out, get it all out.
Sin, he loves you, dude.
And then we can chop, and then New Perspective can chop it up and then do like a greatest hits thing.
Yeah, Q-Up. I'm not at all dissing on you, dude. I was just having fun. It was just hilarious. Not at all. I like you a lot. You're my bro.
That's gay. Yo, Riggs, why'd you mute Bandy? What happened? What I miss?
I was gonna unmute him, but then his buddy started talking over me, and I had to mute the other guy, and then they both left. So they just
If he comes
stick
back,
it
make
out.
him play a song.
The thing is, man, if they just don't have enough respect to wait a second for me to fucking finish speaking, then they probably aren't going to be in the live stream anyway.
Bro, Bandy loves people like watching him. Like it's weird.
It is
Q-Up,
kind
did
of
you
weird.
see the new meme? Did you see the new meme I made in the chat?
The old one that I keep seeing.
That's a new one.
What's weird is like Bandy's like not actually confident. So yeah, it's weird that he wants people to watch him when he's like kind of like awkward.
Maybe that's how he works on it. Kind of like how you and Sincleanser are working on your relationship.
We're not working on anything, dude.
I think that you guys are gonna work it out. It's just the way it goes in a relationship. Sometimes you have to have a little rocky patch.
A little ups and downs.
I'm totally okay
Sin,
with him
Sin,
wearing the
get back.
pants. Like
It's not a relationship. He's just a stalker.
he can wear the pants, and he'll be strong, and I'll kind of like live in his shadow or something.
Take the lead,
Slim,
Q-Op.
Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling.
I think that Sincleanser is kind of like the dual pole model. The new thing in town. Everybody's looking at him, thinking, "Oh, wait, he's been around this whole time, and no one even noticed this dual pole model part."
All right, we all know Sincleanser has a pretty strong delivery and pretty good timing. Now, Q-Op, if you can merge with him, get him on your team, and have him present your arguments, you guys are fucking unstoppable.
The next power couple.
Pull up all the facts, and he'll just deliver them.
Next power couple.
I can't even get him to notice me.
Jealous Electric will get.
Yeah, power couple.
Actually, you know what, Q-Op, when you think of something really funny, when you think of like the funniest thing you think of, just DM it to Sincleanser, have him say it. And then you can laugh, along with everyone else.
Not a bad idea.
That's like laughing at your own jokes to a whole new level.
I love laughing
you
at my own
pretend that
jokes.
you didn't send it to him. Q-Up, I'm going to give you some advice. Just don't take any of this seriously, and it'll be over like before you know it.
Just drink it in, Q-Up. Hug it out. It's inevitable.
It's a taste of your own medicine, though, because when you smell blood, like somebody's like bothered by what you're doing, you just grind it in, don't you? You love to do it. You hate your own medicine, though.
Yeah, but he's not trolling me. He's just
all.
annoying me. He's just annoying. He's not trolling.
Yeah, but it's funny though because you're like annoyed.
The only thing you're mad about.
I just don't want to hear him.
The only thing you're mad about is that he's better than you at it.
Can't
better
get
than me
you
at anything.
out of my head.
Little Kylie Minogue, dude. It's a good song.
Oh, respect. Man of culture. She wasn't a tranny, I don't think. I didn't mean like that.
Q-Up, I made you another meme, Q-Up.
Whoa, look at that one. That's cutting edge.
I'm pretty sure the the Charles Manson girls are all trannies. So the story goes.
This is so stupid. That's gonna be my new wallpaper. That's my new PC wallpaper.
Make it your avatar.
Beast is chiming in on the power couple of Q-Up and Sin.
I think we should all be afraid, though, if they ever do team up, actually. That would be quite a troll team. For sure.
We can be called like Squap or something.
There you go.
Swap cleanser.
Scoop-Pop.
Sinquapper. Sinquap. I like Sinquap.
Quap cleanser. Oh, beasticles.
Quap
cleanser.
Roofies.
Q-Op is blushing right now, dude.
Yeah, Q-Op, go at Roofie. That'll be fun.
During that Celestial Theodolite debate, I called him out. You hear me?
Yeah. Thank you.
When you were being really annoying, they muted you? Yeah, I remember that.
He wasn't being annoying. He was just debating them.
That's what I said.
I have to say, Alan is the new Oakley.
That's harsh.
Formative outrage. And the muting as well.
I think that Alan...
And the British pomp.
He's way more He's way more like original than Oakley. I don't think he's even paid.
Hey, you know how to get Q-Op to debate you
mean
Roohif?
You mean he's not getting that BBC money, Dave? Is what you're saying? Alan doesn't get BBC money?
I don't think he's making the father in the BBC.
He's not making them BBC bucks? If you're not making BBC bucks, what are you doing?
Big black
Right?
cock.
No, British Broadcasting
Company.
dollars.
We knew you were going to say that. bro. That's why we brought up the BBC.
Wait, what do you know about the other type of BBC? Anything you want to share?
Favorite porn sir?
I'm quite I'll just say this. I like to watch BBC. It's very informative. Great.
I would like to
great
admit that
production, typically.
I've never entered into a porn search query BBC.
No, I was talking
in my
about British.
entire life.
Wait. What do you guys just go on a different website and type in BBC instead of just going to bbc.com? I guess you just go straight up to the bbc.com.
BBC Two is also a very good website.
So, Roohif, what are you going to do about the celestial theodolite business? It's looking pretty bad at this point for you.
Is it though?
Yeah, I mean, that's what they're saying. I'm not invested in it really, but it sounds like people are doubting you now.
The summary is that they refuse to steel man the globe argument and refuse to accept that the celestial theodolite gives shit results when you don't cherry pick.
But, that's not really the case. That's just kind of like what you're hoping you can claim and people believe you.
Well, if you want to get up to speed on it and have a little debate, I'm always here, Chair. Always here for you.
No, I don't want to debate it. I mean, I already know that it's not a spinning ball for a lot of other good reasons. So it's kind of like,
Coriolis.
just extra
Coriolis
whatever.
and blades.
No, Coriolis would be hidden in the winds. You wouldn't even notice the Coriolis. That doesn't take away the fact that the plane would have to be going backwards faster if it's landing facing west. That took off at a latitude that was tangential velocity much lower. You know that, right? I mean, you never had an answer that air doesn't carry it. There's no answer, so we already know. If you're actually using common sense.
Speaking of not having an answer, can we rewind a little bit? What Roohif, what was your answer to Battle of the Beams? If you don't mind me asking.
Diffraction.
Nobody had anything.
Diffraction, not refraction.
Yes.
Right. Interesting.
Trying to catch up to the Earth anyway. Pilot doesn't have any kind of recognition of the rotation of the Earth, right? It's a joyriding pilot. He's doing big, huge loops over many tangential velocities. He's just going to land wherever. He doesn't have to worry about the spin being faster at the equator. He treats it as stationary no matter what. So making it a bigger Earth in this scenario doesn't help your argument, especially because I make it without a ground path, no destination. So there's nothing to correct for.
But if there's no path, then he's not going anywhere. It's like he has to get this.
No, he's just fine, having fun. He's just having fun. But he's going west-southwest generally.
Okay. I think for you to assess that situation, you need to understand the basic situation first, which you clearly don't.
Well, it could be like an emergency situation, right? He had to do like an emergency landing, right? And he doesn't know where he's going to land, but he's going to find somewhere to land.
Okay.
But he has no destination, then it's the same thing, right?
Right. But without understanding the basic scenario, like just heading straight south, why make it more complex when you don't understand the simple one?
Oh, yeah, right. Like, okay, so yeah, what's this in your little rule book? Try to point it at the person that's making it difficult for me to answer and act like he doesn't understand something when I can't even answer what he's asking. Come on, Roohif. We've been through this too many times. Those things don't work on me. Don't gaslight me. Just answer the question. What keeps the plane in sync when it's faster where he's landing and he's treating it as stationary and there's no destination to correct for and there's no ground path? What would keep the plane in sync? Because that's a very probable and
is an acceleration.
It doesn't make any difference. He's going all over the place. He's doing big loops.
Turning left and
so
right.
If he's doing big loops.
Acceleration.
Let me ask you this: when he's doing those big loops, at any point, regardless of the landing that he's not going to be able to make, at any point is the plane out of sync with the rotation of the Earth at all? At any point during this flight, he's going 1,000 miles an hour, maybe. Yeah.
Could
the plane ever be out of sync?
Jesus, Dave.
Could the plane ever be at all out of sync? Is the question. Could the plane ever not be in perfect sync with the rotation?
Talking. Why do you keep talking?
I just wanted. This is a question I really want to answer. Could the plane ever be at all out of sync with the eastward rotation? And if it is, why didn't you just take
Oh,
a
Jesus.
camera?
Every single time you
could
ask a
prove-
question, you keep talking. Why'd you do that?
This is an idea for you. You could prove the Earth spins because he could just get out of sync and then show the Earth spinning left to right or right to left under his north or south headed plane. Then you could actually see the rotation. If he could just be a little bit out of sync.
Have you finished a question? Have you finished a question?
No question. I'm just giving you some advice. You could just prove the Earth spins by doing this.
Okay, let's say you're heading south at 400 meters per 200 meters per second, right? That's you're heading south at 200 meters per second. And eventually you get to where the ground is moving 205 meters per second. What is the pilot going to do to keep on his path?
There's no path. Remember, you can't include a path. That's the reason I make it.
You can't have a destination without a path. You can't have a destination.
You can't even imagine it. You can't imagine it without the path or the destination because you know it takes away your crutch, right? A pilot can
if you're
just fly wherever he wants. A pilot, he can land wherever he wants. He's finding a clearing. There's no destination. There's no ground path. He's not correcting for anything, but he's always going to be able to treat it stationary because the Earth is stationary. It's the only way it works.
He's out of sync. He's out of sync by 5 meters per second. He's going to land somewhere to the west.
Oh, wait, so if he's out of sync, then that's perfect. As soon as he's out of sync, he just needs to take a camera and show that the Earth is spinning eastward at a different rate than his plane is, and you could prove your rotation.
Yeah, he's just moving to the right. Like he's just got a westward velocity. How's taking a video going to prove anything?
Well, no, you said he's out of sync, right? That means he's going north or south, and the Earth is actually rotating left to right or right to left underneath his plane in a perpendicular direction. Because that would happen.
Right. What's that going to look like?
Often.
What's it going to look like?
It's going to look like the Earth is moving 15 degrees in a rotation. It's going to probably even be, a little bit bulbous, if you like. And the pilot is going to show that
to the right.
He's going forward, and the Earth is spinning perpendicular underneath him. And then you'd have your ball. But that would have been done by now.
He's moving a little bit west. It's going to look like he's moving a little bit west.
Doesn't matter what he looks like. I'm talking about, you got cameras all over the bottom of this.
Right.
You can say it looks like something to you, but you would definitely be able to single out that it's Earth rotation and not the plane movement with cameras pointed every direction. Well, maybe you couldn't, but there'd be plenty of competent people to show that the plane's moving northward, and then the Earth rotation is going west to east underneath the plane.
Coriolis effect is hugely dependent on speed. If you go very slow around a spinning ball, the Coriolis effect is nowhere near, especially if you're on a powered plane, as what it would be as if you was whipping around the ball. And in your mind, you're picturing a plane that is doing all these circles super fast from the equator down to the South Pole, back up to the equator in like a few seconds. That's not how it works. The planes fly so slow compared to the size of the Earth that they have all sorts of time to correct and keep on their destination path that they're traveling.
I'm not talking about
even if they're going
all.
in circles. You're not considering the size of the globe and how slow the plane flies compared to that size. You're not taking that into account.
Well, no, you haven't heard me talk about this. I'm not talking about Coriolis.
I've heard you talk about it like 1,000 times.
I'm agreeing that a Coriolis would be way less than the winds anyway, so you wouldn't be able to tell if it's Coriolis or winds. So Coriolis is out the window. That's not even a part of this.
You just
the
said
fact
you
of the
could tell
matter
the
is that
difference.
the ground. No, the ground would be moving twice as fast as where the plane took off from. I can what? You couldn't tell the
Literally just said a minute ago that you could tell the difference by video out the plane, right?
I'm not conflating Coriolis in this argument any longer. Coriolis, if you want to say it's just way less of an effect than the winds would be, because you're correcting for your paths, then that would make sense because that makes sense as far as an explanation goes. But this is just a joyriding pilot. He's got no ground path. So it doesn't matter how big the Earth is. He's just aimless, right? He's just going all over the place, having fun, right? And eventually, going to be twice as fast, but there's no destination. How would the plane stay in sync then?
Right. You just land to the west.
No, it'd have to land on a surface that's moving at a different rate eastward than the plane.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I can't make the plane go backwards in perfect sync with 1,000-mile-an-hour rotation when the pilot's not correcting for anything. They can't fly the plane backwards as he slows
let me say
down
this then.
in the
Let me
other
say this real
direction.
quick. It's just like if you take a big giant fan and you blow it straight onto an airplane. The airplane could fly sitting still over the ground if it had a huge fan blowing air across it. Okay, if you
I'm
move
not
that
saying it
fan
couldn't.
backwards, the plane could actually fly moving backwards over the ground if you had a huge fan staying in front of it blowing air across its wings. That's all that's going on the Earth. The plane is going backwards if you're on a different reference frame. If you're in space looking down at the planet, that plane would be moving backwards as the Earth rotated if it was flying. What would it be? East. It would be moving backwards from your vantage point. But
It would seem like
it's
it, yeah.
simply the fact that the plane is flying through the air, no matter if the Earth is rotating or not. From that reference frame, you're flying forwards, and it doesn't matter the rotation of the Earth.
Well, it really would matter because in this scenario, there's no correction for any path, right? And he is taking off at a 500-mile-per-hour conserved momentum that you can keep all of it. It wouldn't stay with the plane that eastward tangential velocity of 500 miles per hour. But if you can keep it all, you have to be going twice as fast eastward to land on the surface as if it's stationary around the equator. And there's no ground path, and he's going to do an emergency landing or whatever you want to call it. He's got no destination, but he'll definitely be able to treat it as stationary. And the plane has no mechanism to make it go backwards or sideways or whatever angle it needs to be going to be in such perfect sync with the rotation that the pilot can just assume to treat it as stationary. I mean, I'm not asking you for an answer that I think you have. I'm just showing you there is no answer, and you've done a good job of making that clear to everybody else.
I'm up to level.
Because I know you don't have anything on this. One last one, Roohif, and I think I've asked you this before, but I want your honest answer again. What would be the difference in how you would train a pilot to fly and land on a stationary level Earth compared to how you would train a pilot to fly and land on a rotating oblate spheroid?
Yeah, the only difference would be flight paths.
Why would the flight paths be different?
Well, Great Circle versus whatever your map is.
Oh, there wouldn't be any kind of leading the target type stuff?
No.
Why not?
Because it's a minuscule force.
It's not about the force, it's about the distance. If you're headed towards a city that's moving 1,000 miles an hour, and you're starting out towards the pole where it's only 200 miles per hour eastward, how are you going to be able to catch up to that city without making the path longer? You'd have to chase the target. You can't just fly at point A to point B when the city you're going to is according to the globe model, literally moving eastward much faster than you are starting out.
Yeah, but so is your plane when you start, right?
No, it's only moving 200. See, in that graph I just put in there, the tangential velocity towards the pole would be only 100 miles an hour eastward. But the destination city is moving at 1,000 miles an hour, so it would be much further away if it just was stationary and you're flying point A to B, like we know pilots do. Totally different distance.
Like I said before, if you can't understand the basics of it, there's no chance
you're going to understand it. Definitely not. Just claiming I don't understand is not going to work any longer. I mean, it never did, but you can just, I don't know if it helps you, but it doesn't help your argument.
Right. So I'm starting south, and I'm starting with a 500 mile per hour tangential speed. Right? I'm just heading south, nothing complex, and I have to get to the equator. Right. If I encounter ground underneath me as I head south that's traveling faster, what is the pilot going to do to correct his course?
You're going to go, oh my God, the Earth is fucking spinning. I'm going to die. Holy shit, how am I going to land on that Earth spinning? I can't make the plane go eastward when I only am going forward. What if the runway is facing west, southwest? How am I going to make the plane go backwards at an angle in perfect sync with the surface that I'm treating as stationary? Holy shit, that's what the pilot would say.
I'm up to level 2, people.
This one really breaks the globe, guys. I don't know why everybody's not just saying this all the time until they stop talking about spinning balls, you know? Because they really, I've never had an answer to anything that's even close to possible. You didn't hear what Roohif said. He said the pilot sees the Earth. He said the pilot sees he's out of sync with the Earth. What's he going to do? So that's the different scenario.
He's going to drift to the right. Like, this is ignoring wind, right? He's going to drift to the right of his track. So what is he going to do?
You think that the pilot ever has to try to make his plane in sync with a moving surface? Is that what you're claiming?
He follows a ground track.
No ground track in my scenario. He's just joyriding. There's no ground track to correct for.
Right.
But he's got to be going faster eastward, and there's absolutely no way to answer that, because that could happen any day of the week. They would have to be trained, even if you think the ground path is what makes the plane go faster, which it wouldn't. Even if you thought that, they would be trained in case of an emergency to be able to be in sync no matter what.
Fuck.
Dave, does anything get you fired up more than this conversation about planes?
Well, this argument should have ended it years ago, right? Think about being in this conversation years, right? And this one ends it, but people act like that's like refraction is important to talk about still.
I mean, everyone has their topic. I'm just curious why planes is the one for you.
Because there is no answer for this. The pilot, every pilot,
except for the one you've been given,
is taught to treat the Earth as stationary, right? So it's a physical, mechanical thing that everyone's had an experience with just about. They're in a plane. They know the Earth's not spinning eastward separately from the plane, because that would cause all kinds of calculated problems that no pilot could ever even deal with. I mean, even if he was told that's the scenario, he would never even be able to deal with it. So it ends it so emphatically.
Booked a flight today, Heathrow to JFK. Headed west-southwest, cause there ain't no better way. Gonna find that old Coriolis, they say she's hidden in the winds. But that just can't be if we rotate east, tangential gradient. Hidden in the winds, Coriolis must be hidden in the winds. But the Earth ain't moving faster with the further south we've been. And we never could land safely with that tangential gradient. And we all know every pilot treats the Earth as motionless. So to think it must be moving is just insane, you must confess. But please don't get offended if this song makes too much sense. Just thank God that landing's easy with no tangential gradient in the winds. They said she'd just be hidden in the winds. But the Earth ain't moving faster with the further south we've been. And we never could land safely with that tangential gradient. So here's a lesson for who's listening. It's dynamics that are true. No kinematic concept could ever substitute. So the next time you are flying, no matter where you go, don't worry about rotation, cause we ain't on no damn globe. So here's a lesson for who's listening. It's dynamics that are true. No kinematic concept could ever substitute. So the next time you are flying, no matter where you go, don't worry about rotation, cause we ain't on no damn globe. Hidden in the winds, Coriolis just ain't hidden in these winds. And the Earth ain't moving faster with the further south we go. So thank God we won't be crashing when those wheels hit down below. Hidden in the winds, There ain't no Coriolis hidden in the winds. And thank God it's stationary, or we never safely land on a surface that is moving with a tangential gradient. Yes, here's a lesson for who's listening. It's dynamics that are true. No kinematic concept could ever substitute. So the next time you are flying, no matter where you go, don't worry about rotation, cause we ain't on no damn globe. Hidden in the winds, Coriolis just ain't hidden in these winds. And their Earth ain't moving faster with the further south we've been. And thank God we won't be crashing when we touch down at the end. And thank the Lord, Earth is stationary, or we never safely land on a surface that is moving. There's no tangential gradient.